So I'm at Magic Kingdom today to do some filming, and it's raining. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be an interesting day today. I'm at Magic Kingdom, decided to spontaneously come. Wife and daughter wanted a day of rest, and figured, hey, great day to go filming. And, well, if you can look out my window, you can see it is about an hour and a half after parks opened, and it is pouring rain already. Typically Florida rain, it's in the afternoon, so we're going to see what kind of day this is. We might get to see Magic Kingdom in the rain. So the first thing about coming to Disney, during summer especially, have a poncho with you. And yes, even my camera bag has a poncho. So now we just got to walk over to the trams. Actually, I think I'm walking all the way over to the ticket center, and then we'll head on into the park. Lots of walls here at the transit center. Everybody's heading over to bag check, and they're still doing lots of construction. Maybe this is why the trams aren't running at this point, or just because there isn't that many people. When you come into the transportation center, you have a choice between the monorails, which most people do on a rainy day, or the ferry boats. And you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and do the ferry boats anyways. Many times on a regular day, the lines there for the monorails will be huge. Although you can see there's not too many today. And the ferries will oftentimes be the quicker way because it's shorter. I'm going to take the ferry today even though it's raining, just because I can get better pictures on it. One of the things I love with the boat is passing the other ferries. And of course that first look as you begin to approach the Magic Kingdom. So if you've never been to the Magic Kingdom, not only can you come by monorail and the barge, but if you're at a resort, you can also come by boat, or there's buses too. And of course security for all of them. I love the park entrance on rainy days and that first look at the train station. But I have an appointment waiting. I've got a fast pass with Mickey Mouse coming up. One advanced fast pass with Mickey, only one family in front of me. So when you come out from St. Tink, which is right over there, or Mickey, which is right there, this is the new gift shop that greets you. This used to, again, kind of go backstage of the theater. Although we would have counters right here where we could show people their pictures. But this is about as far back as it went. There'd be a curtain about right where I'm standing now. And then all of that was essentially used kind of like as character dressing rooms. Back in the days when that area was still a theater. But those counters there would rarely get used. These are kind of the back end of the Photopass counters. And you can still see there's still some photo stuff here, but not like in the old days. And we may get lucky here. The rain looks like it's easing off, so we might actually catch a couple of photographers. That's actually light enough out here. I'm going to take the poncho off. Yay! So if you look for Photopass photographers in the rain, look for them in the corners. There's one hiding right there. There is another one hiding right over here. And so they take shelter, and as long as the rain isn't terribly pouring, they'll get you some photos. And there's another Photopass photographer hiding right there as well. And this one can actually get the castle. So if you do come in and it's raining, watch the ends of Main Street, because they will be hiding out there trying to get pictures. Now the one thing I'm noticing with the Photopass photographers here, and seems to be true of all of them, so I'm not going to zero in on any, they're not coaching poses at all. They're not telling people how to pose, how to stand, a little bit where to stand, but no changing poses, no fun candids. So I know there are a couple of photographers that will do that, but every single one so far I've had to do my own pose, and I'm up to about 9 photographers so far. So get a little creative, have some fun with it. So it's been kind of funny because the poor photographers, because of weather, they're all almost undercover still, even though it's actually stopped raining. But they're all hiding. Tried to get a couple of them to come out, and apparently they now have a deal where the managers no longer give them the option to step out if the weather's cooperative. They have to obey manager directive. Well, managers, get out of your hole underground and come take a look. It's not raining. And yes, there is more rain on the way, but a photographer's smart enough to know when to get out of the water. come on. This is what happens when you have people that are running the show that have not been photographers, and they're not out in the park, so they don't know what's going on. And there's some good managers, there's some good photographers, but when you got people who don't have a clue, it kind of makes it rough. So I don't know if that's the case today, but when I was working, we always had the option to be able to step out if the weather was good enough, or if it was just a light mist, we could step out, get a picture, and then go back undercover. And I've had 2 different photographers tell me they aren't allowed to do that anymore. That's sad. Well, that was kind of cool. I was walking along, and because it's wet, Alice is actually hiding right back there. There was one family in line. Nobody there. Hi, Alice. I'll stop by and see you. So, just a short little conversation, which is fine. You know, hey, after all, old guy. But it's still kind of nice to get a little surprise character spot. It's like it pays as you're walking around to keep your eyes open. You never know where somebody might pop up. I use the app to start checking the wait times. I'm kind of in between fast passes now, between Mickey and Tink, who I'll go back to see. So just got to see Alice. But I noticed on the app it said that the wait for meeting Donald and Goofy and all them is only like 15 minutes. And so is the aerial ride. So I'm going to come back, see if I can't catch me a couple characters, get some more pictures, and then we'll head back on over and ride the aerial ride and have some fun. But yeah, you can actually kind of see everybody's crowded over there, but over here, there's nobody. Gee, wonder why there's nobody here. Bet they don't know. So kind of one of the hidden spots, decent lines in the park, but you can see Donald and Goofy have just that, and it's really not anymore for Pluto and Daisy. So I'm going to be able to get 4 characters here pretty quickly with their cool outfits. So when you come out seeing the characters now, you come into what used to be the County Bounty. This is actually where the line used to be to see the characters, and then it would actually wind down through this hall, which is connecting, and then that would be the rooms. So that door that says cast members only, that's about where you start going in. There were rooms right through there. So 20 minutes and got to see all 4 of them. Daisy, Pluto, Donald, Goofy. Can't beat that. 4 characters in 20 minutes. So if you're at Magic Kingdom, be sure to check the app for the wait times for back here. It's kind of hidden. People don't seem to know they're there. And the lines were short. Even though the lines of the rest of the park are moderate today. And it's not a real crowded day because of the rain, I'm sure. But hey, that was an awesome deal to be able to get all 4 of them real quick like that. So now we're going to head over to something else on the short line. Ariel. Yeah, I'm going to go play with Mermaid. I like mermaids. Just don't tell my wife I like, well, never mind. Just drop that whole thing. One thing about these days that I forgot about, 'cause it's been so long, that used to drive me nuts as a photographer, is if you go inside where it was cool on especially a humid, warm day, and you take your camera in with you, camera cools off, and then when you walk outside, the lens is all fogged up. It's like, oh man, gotta clean it up again. So be aware, keep some lens cloths with you if you've got a decent camera. If nothing else, just to help unfog your camera, because it's gonna take a minute for the temperatures to equalize. So I skipped below Mermaid because of the line, and guess who I ended up right behind just in time? Yes. May not necessarily gotten to meet him, but caught him on his way back. So that was kind of fun. Gaston's awesome. So here's something a lot of people may not know. You can pick up Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom cards right here at the fire station. They are free. After all, you paid enough to get in the park. So they're not going to charge you anything extra here. You just walk up, come in line, and if you've never played Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, they will also give you a little tutorial and tell you how to do it. Plus, of course, you get a nice little map with it, too. Now, that's actually a neat location. We didn't used to shoot this when I was here. The bench with Roy and Minnie will actually move around a little bit, but I love that they're actually shooting it right now, especially since there's no characters out here to meet anybody. So here's another reason Fast Pass is nice for characters. That's Tinkerbell's regular line. It's 35 minutes long. This is the Fast Pass line right here. It's probably about 5. And you can see that horrible box right there. The evil box. So we will get to see how bad this is. So just got to see Tink. Got that horrible box. So I'll let you see how bad the pictures are. And like I said, besides the labor cutting, it must have taken, with the two kids in front of me, it probably took like 30 pictures. Even with me, I think it probably took about a dozen to 15, most of which are going to look like crap. But we're going to head over to the Contemporary. Yes, I'm getting buzzed already because I'm going to go have some lunch outside the park and just check out a couple other things. The nice thing with Contemporary is it's walking distance. So short little walk over, have some food, and then we'll head back into the park. And hopefully the weather will be good enough I can get some more Photopass stuff and work on a couple of those other videos I'm doing. For those interested, this is July 2019. And yes, all these memory bricks are still here. They have not replaced these yet. This is the path from Magic Kingdom over to Contemporary. And you can see they're all still here. Although rumors are they're all dated and at some point have a date with Destiny. But if you've got one out here somewhere, you still have a little time to get a picture of it. Well, that was entertaining. You can see the security spot behind me, and one of the guys apparently watches the channel. So, hey, if you're that guy, hi! Thank you for the shout out. I don't want to put it on my camera because I don't want to take the chance of them getting in trouble with management. But yeah, for the guys doing the walkway over to the Contemporary, here's your shout out. So lunch is at the Contempo Cafe, which is right next to Chef Mickey's. That's actually what you see behind me there. And ordered the barbecue chicken pizza. It's a little different than it used to be. They actually have you order, you get your pager, they bring it out to you, kind of like they do at the Be Our Guest restaurant. And wow, my lighting's interesting. So I'm going to sit, take a breather, relax a bit, have some barbecue pizza, and then take the monorail back into the park. All right, doesn't that look good? If it tastes half as good as it looks, it's going to be yummy. So my timing leaves a little to be desired. You can hear the music that just came on, and people are dashing around because I got here right as the parade is starting. It's 3:20 and it's time for the 3 o'clock parade at the main street. Yes, 3:20 by City Hall. Otherwise, it's 3 o'clock when it starts. So I'm almost past the parade, using a couple sidewalks, and surprisingly enough, the crowd actually isn't that bad. But I'm going to head back to Fantasyland. My Space Mountain Fast Pass got adjusted because Space Mountain hasn't been open most of the day. So it's actually a free-for-all now, so I'm going to go see if I can't use it on a meet and greet that's been running 45 minutes and see what I can do. Of course, there's a chance with the parade going by, I might even catch it with a short line. So this is the Fast Pass line for Rapunzel and Tiana. Standby right now, right after the parade, is 60 minutes. But with my Space Mountain Fast Pass I converted, yeah, I got like no wait. I'll take it. Well, that was fun. And like I said, thanks to Fast Pass. In now, in 10 minutes or so. And I actually, right as I was getting in line, I booked another Fast Pass for Winnie the Pooh. So I'm going to walk around the corner and go catch Winnie the Pooh. Well, maybe not catch him. But let's see if we found any honey. Honey. Better not be any half-lips of woozles. Beware. Beware. So you can see some of the queue area for Winnie the Pooh and get to paint with honey. Neat, but at the same time, I would be afraid to touch that glass. Ooh. And imagine the stuff on it. Icky. So, this is a cute ride, but I'm really happy I didn't wait in that mess for it. It was about a 5-minute wait or so with the Fast Pass. I wouldn't have wanted to wait 60 minutes like it is right now. But it's a cute ride, still a lot of fun, and I love to have lumps and woozles. Yeah. And it looks like it rained while I was inside. So, time to find something else to do while I wait for my next Fast Pass for Buzz Lightyear. And the crowds have definitely started to come in now. It was quiet earlier, but even Small World has a 20-minute wait. Yeah, not gonna wait that for Small World. This is Walt Disney World anymore. Lots of crowds, lots of people. And if you don't know how to work Fast Pass, yeah, you're kind of jacked. So, try not to trip on kids who are stopping in front of me. Don't stop in front of me. Well, with all the crowds, just happened to catch the steamboat right at the right time. So, hey, let's take a quick ride on this. I haven't been on this thing in a long time. So we are doing a Pirate's Treasure map. It's supposed to be a 15-minute adventure, and you get to collect a fast pass when you're done. So my first thing is I have to find this key, which is over at the antique clock, said to be the governor's most cherished possession. So let's go figure out where it is.
Is that you, Pirates? The clock does not seem to contain Calypso's treasure either. But I have found this. The treasure must be the legendary sword of the King of England. Look closely, crew. There, at the base of the clock. Ah, yes. Perhaps the ghosts of the conquistadores can tell us where the sword is hidden, eh? Surely if you find the mark of the line on your map, we shall be enlightened.
So now we need to go there. Ooh. Okay. So looking at my map here, we're looking for a cannon mounted to the fortress walls. And it looks like it is in the corner, perhaps over this direction. Although I'm not sure that's a cannon. Let's see. Fire the cannon mounted on the fortress walls. Fortress goats may know of the treasure. Yes, it is right here. So let's see here. Touch your talisman to the lion emblem on the helmet to wake them. Aha! There is our helmet. Let us see what happens here.
What? Piratas! Diego, on the fortress wall! Ready the cannon! Fuego!
The cannon actually fires from up there. How very cool.
Foolish pirates. To be distracted by your sinking ship, you do not even think to look next to my helmet. Now you will never know that the treasure can be found at the magical mark of the sparrow.
Ah, the magical mark of the sparrow, which is up here on the map. So there are legends of a priceless hourglass hidden in the fort. Go inside the shop and find a wooden armoire and place your talisman on the mark of the sparrow. So back inside the shop for pirates. So this is a lot of fun. Kind of a nice little fun extra. When the crowds are a bit heavy, it still gives you something to do without having to wait in the line. So let's see if we can't find this other mark of the sparrow. Okay, I am looking around, and I believe this may be my armoire, and there is my mark of the sparrow. So, gotta listen for it to register. Okay, so I am looking. Friends, the smugglers seem to be taking a lot of gunpowder. Place the talisman against the mark of the ship on the powder horn. So let's see here. We need to find the powder horn. I don't think that's it. Perhaps it's hiding back here. What would this be? Ah, that looks like some spilled powder. So, let's see what we have this time. Place my talisman.
Well done, crew. You found the treasure of the Arctic. And helped dispose of some particularly ruthless smugglers, I should add. I'll, of course, have to keep the more valuable pieces the brigands stole as evidence for the authorities. With your assistance, I'm well on my way to finding all of Calypso's treasures. And to wit, if you'd like to search for more, set course back to the place where you signed on to this fantastical voyage in the first place, and see if they don't have another map for you.
And so with that, we head back to where we started. There is one spot on the map that we didn't go to, but it says, warning, only go there if ordered. So I may check that out later. Okay, so now that we're done, we're coming back to headquarters. We're going to check back in. We're going to claim our prize and see what we get. And maybe grab a couple more maps. So with 2 done, I've just been given a bonus fast pass for Pirates of the Caribbean. So we're going to go ride pirates. cool. Jack seems a little lost. But perhaps we get to follow him in. Well, I'm in the line for pirates. I got a family that is like not moving at all. But you can see hiding right there. That is the infamous Captain Jack Sparrow. Having a little bit of fun. And Jack's not even moving. Jack looks dead. Always love pirates, even if Jack's being a little stiff about his treasure. So, gonna do a little more filming. I've got one more fast pass to use and catch a couple other things, and then it's almost time to go. I've got a full day at SirWillow tomorrow still, and I don't want to be totally dead for it. So this is interesting. Apparently, the ride is shut down. I don't know if it's because Jack wasn't moving or what's going on, but just coming off only to find it closed is rather interesting. Wonder what it was. Now this area here has changed a pretty good amount since I was here last. You can see there's an Adventures in the Magic Kingdom bit there and the attraction wait time. This was actually a restaurant that closed right around the time I started. They finally remodeled it, reopened it as the Skipper Canteen, so that way the skippers can play ring toss. There's also another Dole Whip stand right here. I actually love the fact that one of our managers had actually been a manager here before they were Photopass. And so if he was around, we could usually get free Dole Whips on our breaks. That was awesome. And then there's also this place. This used to be a terrace, and they would have character meet and greets there. But it now has a little bit of a different purpose. That's if you got lots and lots of money. Yeah, this is actually the new Club 33 location. Going to be right in there. And if you don't have the ability to get in, you ain't getting in. Let you see the door. Ooh. Well, I have a fast pass for Buzz Lightyear, but this is actually their fast pass line. That's a pretty long line just for standby, let alone fast pass. I'm like, yeah, it's getting a little late in the day. I'm starting to get hungry for dinner, so I think I'm going to pass up Buzz today. Yeah, got the fast pass, but that to me is more than I want to wait. So this is one thing I don't get. You can see we're at the entrance to Tomorrowland, and this is the big purple wall that everybody freaks out about because it's purple. I don't get it. I just don't get it. So there are big parties going on right now, but I'm going to get that new shot here where you can stand on the ground and it zooms way out, way in, and this should be a really cool shot. So I'll show you this new thing they're doing with the tablet and some remote camera. Okay, so this is the guy you're going to look for. He's in the garden, and then he's waiting for this crowd to clear out that just appeared. And then once they're done, he's going to pose this gentleman here. And the cameras are actually those boxes right up there on top of the roof. And that is what's going to take the picture. It's been a full day and that parade's coming back up, so I'm scooting out of here before it catches me. I hope you enjoyed a look at some of the stuff I got to do today that I usually don't get to do. It was a good day, got to do a number of things, got busy in the afternoon like it tends to do, but we're going to head on out and head back to the hotel, get some rest for SeaWorld tomorrow. Thank you so much for helping make this possible. Thank you to my patrons. Thank you to my viewers. Don't forget to like and share, and hey, if you got something you want to comment below. Thanks so much, and God bless.